And the less money you make means the less money entrepreneurs make.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? Take care of Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is we're talking about the beauty service providers entrepreneur, how a lot of them are going back to 9 to 5 after being entrepreneur in the beauty service provider space. And people are literally calling out some of the things that they think is making these entrepreneurs, especially the black beauty service providers, why they are going back to 9 to 5. Why are they doing this? But anyway guys, let's go hear people's thoughts on this, what they think about beauty service providers going for 9 to 5 jobs rather than continue their entrepreneurship, why they think this is turning to a fail. Let's go hear people's thoughts on this and then we'll come back and talk. And we'll also have some beauty service providers that also came to share their thought why they think their business is going down. Anyway guys, let's go check it out, then we'll come back and talk.
Beauty service providers are starting to go back to their 9 to 5 jobs, and I can give you a couple of reasons why. I'm honestly not surprised as someone who gets their hair done pretty often because the prices are outrageous right now. I would go get, knotless braids or box braids or something like literally like my hair length, like right here. And they'll be charging like $200, trying to charge $250. They're not washing your hair. They're not blow drying your hair. They're not doing the work. They're not doing the service. They're trying to get us to pay for their lifestyle, like the lifestyle that they want to live. So they're charging these prices. I'm like, y'all are not doing celebrity clients. Most of your clients, if not all of your clients, are regular people who work regular jobs. I don't understand how you're adding $10 for this, $20 for this, $30 for this, like adding for these additional charges. If you're late by 5 minutes, oh, it's an extra $30 charge. Or if you go on someone's like booking website, a list of notes of requirements of what you can and can't do, what they won't do. They don't even like to offer you water when you go into these people's homes. A lot of these people aren't even licensed to do these things, and they're trying to charge like they got licensed prices. When did silk presses get to become like $200? Be so for real. Once COVID started hit, like the inflation started to hit, like I understand that you have to raise your prices accordingly, but like going from $80 from a silk press to $200 for a silk press is insane to me. And people cannot pay for that stuff. Like we have other things to pay for. That's why people are learning to do beauty care themselves, learning how to do nail services themselves, or learning how to do their own hair themselves because it's not worth it. Like if I can do it myself, I'm not about to pay for it. I think the beauty industry is lacking customer service and they're lacking professionalism. Understand that you got to raise prices to go with inflation, but you need to price accordingly because nobody's going to go to you. We're going to go to other people or learn how to do it ourselves.
I literally just seen 2 black women on here happy as hell that entrepreneurs, small entrepreneurs, black entrepreneurs have to return back to the workplace. They're reaching in their for excuses as to why this happened. Oh, it's because you guys don't provide a luxury experience. Oh, it's because you guys offer all these luxury services. Y'all don't even wash hair. Shut the up. Y'all are haters. Because the only people that I see on my newsfeed that of people that are returning back to jobs and 9 to 5s are black entrepreneurs, and you're happy that they're failing? Are really pathetic. And the only reason that these entrepreneurs are going back to the workplace is because the economy is trash. And the less money you make means the less money entrepreneurs make. That's the only reason. Okay? So all those other reasons, you can write them down on a piece of paper, fold it up tightly, and put it up your ass. Have a good day. Small entrepreneurs, black entrepreneurs have to return back to the workplace.
Speak freely, they will take my account. So let me say it like there's a certain community of entrepreneurs that have been sold a dream and believes that they are their own boss. That is not the case. The customer is your boss at this point, which is more volatile and abusive than any other boss that you could ever think of. Whoever is cutting the coin is not the boss. That's just how it goes. If you do makeup and they say we only want to do UK girl makeup now, guess whose services are no longer needed unless you learn how to do UK girl makeup. If the girls say they only want stitch braids and you only know how to do straight backs, and it's just, guess who's learning how to do stretch braids? You. Yeah, I got this uppity feeling like, oh, I'm not gonna do this, and y'all better not do that, and here are my policies, and this, that, and the other. What is happening is y'all are getting fired from your boss, which is your customer, and that's why you gotta go back to work.
Okay, I didn't know everybody was gonna make a video about the girls who are going back to the 9 to 5. So y'all know I had to get in on it. Not y'all not gonna talk without the talker. Y'all not gonna talk without me. Okay, first of all, I don't even know if she meant for that video to be that funny. But when I say I literally could not breathe the entirety of the video, the whole video is so funny. Because the way we have been on the internet for literally 5 years saying like y'all are mean as to us, and then you're hitting us over the head for all these upcharges and everything. The talent's not there, the tracks is falling out the same day, and then you also made me wait 16 hours and you said y'all are hating. No, we hate you. Go back to work. And I honestly hope that girl is not a beautician of any sort. Imagine getting bullied by your hairstylist and then she gets in the internet and tell you to shut the fuck up and eat your food. Girl, what? No one is happy that good hairstylists or good business owners don't have a business anymore. We're rejoicing because it's y'all who should have never been offering services to people. Y'all are not people oriented. You're not people first. You're putting yourself first in a situation where the customer has to come first. Because if they don't show up, all you got was their $10 deposit and your books are empty. And you need people to pay your bills. What's not clicking, Steven? You're not jobless. Y'all are talking about we're going back to the workforce. You've been in the workforce. You've been forcing yourself to work this whole time and dogging your clients the entire time. That's why you don't have no more. Yeah. Nobody wants to see businesses fail unless the business is bad. Y'all have bad business, you're not licensed. Let's start there. I'm about to start calling boards on you. And I'm not messing around. 2024, every time you piss me off, I'm calling that state board. Just let y'all know. Y'all get the rest of this holiday season because I don't want to mess up y'all kids' holiday. Speaking of kids, why the guests can't bring their kids, but your bad munchkins is running around getting Cheeto dust everywhere. Cheeto dust on my damn lines. Cheeto dust on my Define. What's going on? Why? I don't even eat Cheetos. Why am I covered in the dust? I can't be late, but you can be hours late. You can actually cancel my appointment the same day. And then you get to keep my money? No, let's fight, actually. Let's go talk about it. Let's go outside. So instead of whooping y'all we should have been, we just put y'all out of business. Sorry for y'all, but you need to go get a job. That's been the theme all month. Get a job. Because you're not business oriented. You're not customer service oriented. You need to be in that call center where you started. Or maybe offer training only one-on-one, but you don't need to be behind it. You're offering services to people. Y'all are not service oriented. That's why you don't have clientele anymore. Ask Sheila and Keisha and Shaquana and them from the early 2000s and the 90s how to run a business, because they're still working.
My service provider girlies, lashes, hair, all that, I'm about to help y'all. This is how y'all can stop going back to 9 to 5s. I'm about to give you some tips. Number one, go get licensed. I know ain't nobody want to see it, but y'all don't know how to do things that y'all were never trained to do. YouTube University is great, but y'all don't know how to retain clients, retain hair length, take care of hair, trim hair. Y'all don't know how to do none of that stuff that your customers and the internet is telling y'all that y'all need to do because y'all don't know how. If you go get licensed, go to cosmetology school, learn the skill, then charge the price. Because y'all be out here trying to charge $200 for a silk press and you don't even know how to properly trim ends. Second, I want y'all to go to the nearest Chick-fil-A. That's how you do customer service. Y'all need better customer service skills. Y'all realize that the people that you're providing the service to pays your bills. When you realize that, you'll realize you need to talk to people better. You need to consider people better. Y'all charge $200 for a silk press, and then when somebody may be running 10 minutes late, oh, appointment canceled, I'm not giving you back your deposit. You don't think that she gonna tell the next girl and the next girl gonna tell the next girl? Let me tell y'all something. A bad review of you will spread way faster than a good review. Remember that. Number 3, if you have to constantly change your prices, that's because you don't know what you're doing when it comes to business. If you put in everything that you charge and need to charge for in your price, y'all won't be out here charging people for every little thing. Do better pricing. And here's the thing. Black women love self-care. One thing we're gonna do is get our hair done, get our nails done, makeup done, everything. And I'm gonna be honest. Some of us are willing to tolerate a bad attitude for a great service, but y'all come with bad service, bad hair, bad everything, and then be like, yeah, $500. $500 my ass. Fourth thing, go on the internet. See what all the girlies are saying. We are literally all saying the same thing in millions of different ways. Take everything that everybody is saying and do the opposite. It's literally that simple. Do the opposite. Tip 5, and this is the most important one. If you don't like doing hair, nails, lashes, or whatever, stop doing it. Because some of y'all be giving, I just showed up for the check. Our old hairstylists and nail techs and people, they used to love doing hair. They used to love the banter and the conversation that was going on in the beauty salon. They used to love building relationships. Y'all don't have that. Y'all will sit with nasty attitudes, ain't got nothing to say. Somebody tell you something in your chair. If they baby mama came, you gonna be like, oh yeah, I do her hair too. Don't be gossiping and doing all that extra stuff. It goes back to customer service. If you enjoy doing hair, enjoy it. Take care of your client. We're trusting you with the thing that people have to see every single day. Care about it. Tend to it. Treat my hair how you would treat your hair. Don't send me out here. Y'all trusting people to wash their hair at home, and y'all be roasting people for having dirty homes. Think about that. Think about that. Wash people hair. Blow dry people hair. Take care of your tools. Why are y'all expecting people to come to y'all wash and dry, and then you put your equipment, your comb, your brush, your blow dryer, your tools on their hair, trusting that what if I ain't really wash my hair? What if I just threw some wood on it and blow dried it? Because some people do that, but you're gonna do their hair after that. No. I hope those tips help y'all.
Are black entrepreneurs, and you're happy that they're failing?
I hate when people do this so badly. Like, just skipping over what it is to make it what they want it to be. That's so annoying. And it makes it worse because we got mad proof on TikTok right now. There's literally 3 years of proof of women wanting to give y'all their money. Like, literally begging to be serviced by you. And y'all making it hard for them to do it. But now that it's getting real, the story is y'all are some haters. Y'all want to see us fail. Respectability politics. You wouldn't mind giving this to a white hairstylist. In what world are we going to white people to get our hair done? You don't mind giving this to African hairstylists. The way that African braiding works has been working like that since we were born. The way that Dominican salons have been working, they've been working like that since we were born. We're talking about the switch up in service, the lack thereof in service while the price increases, the lack of professionalism in the service, sister to sister, in our community while the price increases, right? While the rules get crazier, while the attitude gets nastier. Like, we're talking sister to sister, and we're talking about it in a way where it's like, hey, I want to give you my money. There's no doubt about that. I want to pay you. All of my friends that go get a ton of these services done, they want to. They want, please take my money. I'm trying to give it to you. But you're over there refusing to take any of it. And now that shit's in the fan, right? Because like she said in the video, the economy is what it is. And all of us are now strapped for things, right? Now we're haters. The fact that, like, y'all be canceling on people when they in your parking lot. Or y'all be dipping out of the salon and texting people's crazy stuff. Like, how many videos, how much proof have we seen over the last few years? People learned about you. They gave it several shots. They gave tons of grace. They asked for just a little more consideration in return. And now to sit in the fan is because we're haters. I think that's so corny. I think that is so corny. I know that businesses change. I know that services change all the time. Inflation is what it is. All of us have started charging a little bit more. But y'all are lacking in several areas, and I'm not going to pinpoint them because that is not the goal of my video, but y'all are lacking. And we are saying what it is, asking just for it to change. Ain't nobody said, I don't feel like paying you no more. We just said, hey, can you just consider? Y'all said no. It's now backfiring. And now we're haters. Y'all are not that. Like, this can't be the reason. This cannot be what the stylists are thinking. People hated on me, now I gotta go back to work. Like, y'all cannot be serious.
So I have noticed a good amount of entrepreneurs, including myself, that have had to go back to work due to needing to bring in revenue.
I put the original creator below. Go ahead and check out her video. The gist of what she was asking was why nowadays that a lot of stylists are running into the problem of retention, not being able to hold on to clients and not being able to recruit clients. There's a lot of different areas to this, but a lot of the services that are being provided by today's stylists, it's not worth it. Even though I make okay money, I'm not out here just throwing it away. Every time I'm looking for goods or services, I'm running an analysis as to whether if it is worth the cost of what I'm paying for it. A lot of the comments that I got was, oh, don't look into those Instagram people. You got to pick better stylists. And no, I'm not a bust down wig install girly. For the most part, 90% of the time, a silk press. I come from the salon days. You would come in, pay $60, $50 for your silk press. You getting a wash, a condition, plastic cap on, getting sat under the dryer, or steam treatment, and then you're coming out getting an actual leave-in conditioner, hot combed at the roots, flat iron and curled with the Marcel irons, saran wrapped under the dryer again for a couple of minutes, and then your silk press was done. Nowadays, these stylists are charging upwards to $200 for a basic silk press that does not even come standard with a conditioning treatment. Then just going in raw, blow drying us, and then flat ironing us. And then we're wondering why our hair is dry and why it's breaking after a week after the silk press. And stylist's only retort is, you need to get this specific treatment, which is an addition to the silk press cost. One stylist told me everybody's natural and everybody's hair is thick. Run some specials. Bring your own bottle, meaning bring your own conditioner. We could buy those conditioners that y'all get from the Ulta Leader sale. It ain't no biggie. But like, get creative if that's the case. If it's really about inflation or if it's really about the cost of products, get creative. In this economy where every single dollar and every single penny matters, we just want to feel like things are worth it. That's my answer to that.
And just really don't want to talk about because it's the downside to entrepreneurship.
I tell everybody that I can that if you do not have the passion for a business, do not start it. There are so many benefits to having a 9-to-5 outside of just creating your own schedule or making money in your sleep. A lot of entrepreneurs will not tell you this, but we be struggling too. There are multiple reasons why. Clients just don't have it like they used to no more. And the ones who do have it aren't really willing to spend it because they're traumatized by somebody else in the industry who's doing it for a check, for fast money as a side hustle instead of doing it with a passion. They lack professionalism. They have no customer service skills. And because of that, the clients are not willing to try somebody new. However, on the other side, as a client, once you have a terrible experience with somebody, you have to stop going to them. I definitely understand giving people second chances, but I feel like that should only come with certain stipulations. There have been plenty of times where somebody went viral on TikTok or Instagram for being terrible, having terrible rules and policies, just inconsiderate, and y'all still went to them. It doesn't make sense. As a client, you still have to hold yourself accountable. You have to vet these people, right? And then as a service provider, you have to actually build a sustainable relationship with your client. You can't just let them come in and sit down. You don't greet them. You're not offering them anything. It's awkward the entire time. Me personally, a lot of my clients don't know this, but I am shy. I don't talk to people except them. My coworkers will tell y'all when I come in, I speak to them, but I do not hold conversation with them. That's because I'm just not that type of person. Unless it's my clients, because I'm talking to them and building a relationship with them because I want them to come back. Even during my slow season, which lasted literally about 4 months, I kid y'all not, I still was retaining clients. A lot of times it comes from word of mouth. You can post all you want on that Instagram, market all you want on that TikTok, pay for that sponsor ad, but if somebody tells somebody that you're not worth it, they not coming. Sometimes we have to look inwards and not worry so much about marketing strategy. What could you do differently that you're not already doing? That's when you go and transition into the marketing analysis and all of this other stuff. The truth be told, it's everything else that I already said. They ain't got it. They don't want to give it. It's a problem within yourself. Something else that people don't realize is just like you can be working from paycheck to paycheck, baby, sometimes I work from client to client. This is why a lot of service providers are kind of like big on cancellation fees and all this other stuff, because I might make $120 off of you and I needed that for my light bill, and then you cancel and I got to figure out how I'm going to get it, you know? Let's be more considerate of everyone. Let's be patient. And let's continue to work on faith. Because when you're an entrepreneur, that's all you really have to work on. You can have 10 clients today and no clients tomorrow. That's just how this business works. When y'all been telling people to quit their jobs with these good benefits to start a business, you're setting them up. Don't listen to them people, especially not in this economy. That's very, very foolish. If you are a service provider and you feel like you need a 9-to-5, baby, adjust them hours and work. Okay, I definitely had this thought so many times within the last 3-4 months, but every time I started to job search, God would bless me with somebody new. That's how I knew that I was in my calling, in my path. Sometimes you might just outgrow it. You might outgrow your audience, you might outgrow your clientele, and you have to do things a little bit differently. I have to learn that this is my season for expansion, so baby, I'm making accommodations where I can. So yeah, I hope this helps. Chat later.
So I don't really talk on TikTok much, but I really want to tune into this whole trending topic of the hairstylist going back to work. So my number one rule for myself personally, treat people how you want to be treated. And I know that is such a thing that's always said, but it is so important to treat people how you would like to be treated, like when you're getting a service done. So with that being said, like treating people how you want to be treated, like I'm gonna give these hairstylists some tips, because even though I'm still young in the game, like these are things that I've seen that help me out in the long run. So one thing that's big to me is communication. Like I'm always communicating with my clients. If I'm going to be late, if I'm running behind, or girl, you want to come early, like I'm going to make sure I'm always communicating, always letting my clients know what's up. I'm keeping it real. So another thing that's big to me is I'm not overcharging my clients. Like I'm not charging you $200 for a silk press and then you got to come washed and blow dry. Like that just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't click to me. I don't know why there's a lot of girls out here doing that. But I am going to charge what I feel is worth it. I am going to charge what works for me. You know what I mean? But I'm not overcharging people just to overcharge people because I can and because they need their hair done. And like y'all, I am not like so outgoing. I am not the best person at talking. Like sometimes I'm just quiet. But like when you're at work and when you're in the service industry and you're meeting new people every day, please treat these people like they're people, and please treat them special. Like, because at the end of the day, like, to be honest, like these are people that come to us to vent, that come to us to like have girl time, that come to us to feel good about themselves. So it's kind of like make them feel good about themselves, make them feel like they can talk to you, make them feel like they're comfortable here, make them feel like they can refer you to all of their family and friends because they know that they're in good hands. You know what I mean? And honestly, just make people feel special. Like I think people are losing touch on like what a hairdresser is or what a hairstylist is. Though we are there to make the person feel, pretty and make them look pretty and make them look their best, we are still here to like provide them an experience. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that I really, really hold tight on, to making my clients feel special and feel like they're having an experience at my hair salon. But I say all that to say is like, y'all really just gotta like figure it out. You know what I mean? Go to school, get your license, get some experience. Like personally, I worked in a salon when I first started out, and that helped me a lot. Just being around people who've been in the game for a long time. Do some things like that. Get some experience, get some knowledge behind how you want to run your salon, and some knowledge about being a hairstylist, and you will thrive. And cherish your clients, love your clients, your new clients, your loyal clients, your old clients. Like cherish everybody and love them, and just give them that experience that you would like in your life. You know what I mean? So that's really all it comes down to. Like just be loving and you will be loved back. Like
Please go down in the comment section and let me know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. Here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. It's really interesting to hear people talk about their stylists and all that. I would say I really can't really say much about how it's been run in the United States, but I can really say about here in Nigeria. But $200 for a silk press, like that's a lot of money. That's almost like 200 and something K, yeah, for a silk press. One thing I know is that I personally am not one of those people. I do my hair mostly by myself. I think my entire self-care is done by me. I cut my hair myself. I do my wax myself, I do my nails myself. Like, I am that girl. And that's because over time, when I started calculating how much I was spending on these things on the salon, I just like, you know what, I can do these things myself. I enjoy doing these things myself, so why don't I just do it myself? But I know some girls, even here in Nigeria, they are paying a ridiculous amount. Sometimes I see somebody saying, let me go do my hair for 200k. With hair is not that expensive here in Nigeria, like in terms of the way it is abroad, it is not. But you charging 200k, that is almost $200 for a hair. Like, it gets people run. And I've seen people here in Nigeria, especially here in Lagos, where they overcharge for things, and a couple of years later, the salon is down. Nobody's talking about them again. Everybody's going to the next salon and all that. And it becomes more of a thing of a prestige and all that. But anyway, I really can't say no, but whatever is making the 9 to 5, I feel like one of the reasons is because it's not sustainable, especially when you're coming up with this luxury, spending so much and probably getting a place, decorating the place. You just spend so much and thinking that you're going to charge people a lot when everybody is broke, everybody's trying to get their finance in order, and yet you're charging so much for self-care and beauty care. People are just going to turn to YouTube and learn, except your service is really particular, like really special. That's the only reason. Because me, I'll do my self-care myself. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. Go ahead and share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting your girl. With that all said, guys, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.